Please listen to this, especially if you are living in abroad. Share this video to your loved one, your family members, your relatives, and your friends. I know you'll be wondering why I decided to make a video in a dark background. Today, I want to talk to us abroad and our loved ones back home. Most times they all think that it's easy for us. They all think that abroad is a place that you go and within 1 year you must have made millions and sent to them back home, not knowing what we are passing through here in abroad. A lot of times, especially being a Nigerian, it's like another war. The first war is for you leaving Nigeria to abroad, and the second war is for you surviving as a Nigerian in abroad. Most of the times, these guys back home don't know what we are passing through. They don't know the frustration, the depression, the intimidation, discrimination, everything shown that we are facing in this country and every country that we are as a Nigerian. It takes only a strong-hearted man with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to survive in another man's land as a Nigerian. It takes you investing over and over again to achieve something that will enable you to succeed in that land. That is why sometimes you call your loved one abroad. They don't have that time to respond to you. You send them a message. They don't have that time to reply your message because they are thinking. They are working. Some of them are working 15 hours. Most are working 12 hours. Minimum 10 hours. Just to put food on the table and also to arrange for the next fights of their future. Being a Nigerian abroad required proper investment, like getting some licenses, obtaining certificates, and reading so many courses. And all these things requires money. Now, do you expect your relative, your loved one, your friend that is working hard to survive in abroad, that is making 5 naira, or to send you that 5 naira home so that you can enjoy, instead of you as a relative, as a loved one, as a brother or sister, to advise him to use that money to invest for the future in this country? That same relative will spend so many years after sending you the little change that he's getting, spending so many years in abroad, and finally he got home empty-handed. You will still be the person that will tell him that he did not make it in abroad. You will still be that same person that will criticize him and tell him that other of your mates are making it in abroad. Why are you people like that? Why does our people back home lack understanding regarding what is happening, even being a Nigerian alone in another man's land? My message is this: if you have your loved one abroad in this particular period and time, this particular period and time is very difficult for a Nigerian to survive abroad. It takes a lot of determination, courage, a lot of investment. Obtaining courses, certificates, licenses, you have to spend big money. Sometimes you have to spend millions of naira, thousands of dirham, hundreds of dollars in order to obtain these certificates. Why don't you give them time? Why have you, as a family member, as a brother, as a friend, as a sister, as loved ones, how many times have you get up, pick up your phone, send an encouraging message to that person you have in abroad? How many times have you wake up in the morning, write down a prayer and send to this your loved one that you claim that you have in abroad and is not helping you as you claimed? Why don't you ask them what they are doing abroad? Most of these guys have spent years in prison, come out from prison and start afresh and be struggling. And because they cannot tell you, you don't know what is going on. Every year, people are dying abroad. People are struggling to survive. People are running from immigrations, jumping from one building to another. And when your luck did not click, you fall down, and that is your last day on earth. That is how boys survive abroad. Now, all these things happening, you cannot ask your brother or your sister or your loved one in abroad to ask them, how are you doing? Are you eating? Do you need something? Keep on working hard. We are praying for you. How many times have you said those kind of words to your person abroad instead of all those negative words and negative back talk that you talk about those loved ones you have abroad? Today I feel like talking to you people because I felt emotional. Sometimes it comes to my mind, I just want to say it out. How many times have you as a relative back home asked your relative in abroad, how is he surviving? Where is he living? Is he staying in the street? You don't know. Is he sleeping under the bridge? You don't know. Is he staying in park? You don't know. Does he have an accommodation? You don't know. Does he or she have roof over his or her head? You don't know. All you know is that if you ask for anything, they should give it to you. Do you know what it means to be a Nigerian abroad? Have you asked yourself? Surviving abroad as a Nigerian, you need to invest on yourself. I'm doing this video because I felt like doing it. I felt like people need it. People need to share it to their family members. People need to share it to their friends. Because it's not easy for us back here in abroad. It's not easy for us. Forget that the Facebook make it look sweet. The Facebook make it look that there's no suffer in abroad. Somebody will come to abroad to hustle, and he will go to beautiful cars, take pictures, wear good shoes, wear good clothes, snap pictures and post it on Facebook. Now you're thinking that it is the same way they paint it on Facebook, it's the way it is in real life. It is not that way. Facebook is another world where people don't show their suffering, their starting point, their struggles. Facebook is a world that people show only the success part. And sometimes those success that you see on Facebook is fake. Imagine me personally, Chris Emilo. I've been in abroad for how many years? I've never been in Burj Khalifa. I've been in Dubai, UAE for so many years. I've never been in Dubai Mall. I've never taken a picture in even Miracle Garden. I've never taken a picture in Burj Khalifa. I've never been in Expo 2020. I've been in abroad for many years. I've been in Dubai for several years. I've never gone to Burj Khalifa to take a picture. I only see Burj Khalifa on pictures. I only pass through Burj Khalifa, but I've never gone there to take a picture. A lot of people does not think the way I think. But a lot of people feel like taking a picture in Burj Khalifa, taking a picture in a Ferrari parking close to maybe his any place that he's just parking, to just take a picture, post it on Facebook, and the attention will start coming. It is not like that. If you have a family member, a relative abroad, kindly call them now. Ask them, how are you doing? Send them a love message. Send them a lovely text message. Encourage them. Pray for them. They need your prayer. A lot of men does not have work right now as I'm speaking to you. A lot of people does not have job. They are jobless. Those ones that has job, they have invested so much to be secured in this country. Those that have job invested a lot to be secured in this country. The money that they invested in themselves is what is paying you, because they're supposed to send it to you. You don't know. what it means to survive as a Nigerian abroad. You don't know. Surviving as a Nigerian abroad, you have to give that person a word. If your family member, relative, friend come back from abroad big and blessed, praise God and tell him you are a man. It's not easy. Most of you think that is just what you see on Facebook, but abroad is beyond what you see on Facebook. Abroad is beyond what you see on social media. Abroad has its way. So kindly call your family members abroad, send them texts, let them know that you are praying for them. Give them the advice that you should give to them as a loved one. Do not be the person that will keep criticizing your person abroad just because you felt like he's not giving you the attention you needed, or you felt like he's not giving you the money you asked for, or you felt like he's now a big boy that he's now don't want to talk to us. Do you know what it means? Do you know the depression men are going through? Do you know? You are not aware. You don't know because they did not tell you. But if you come to abroad, you will understand what I just said. My name is Emilo. I believe that most of you will take my advice. Most of you will not take the advice.